guys about police brutality in America and why some people deny it. These people, I believe, deny it because they want to think that cops are tough on everybody. Black people trying to use the black card and cause more drama, and they're trying to say that more white people get killed by police than black people do. But you're framing that wrong. Sure, more white people do get killed by cops compared to black people, but that's because there are more white people in America than black people. Black people only make about 11-12% of the population, whereas whites make around 80% of the population. But if you look at the rates, there's a higher ratio of unarmed African Americans killed by police officers than there are unarmed white people killed than police officers. So the rates are different. That's what you have to look at. That's a statistical thing that you have to pay attention to, because people a lot of times want to skew statistics and use it to their advantage to promote false information. There have been multiple events in the past couple of years where people have been gunned down in cold blood when they haven't done anything wrong. And I think that we need to really change the way our police are trained. We need to really tackle this institutional racism that has been tormenting the police departments across the country. And I don't want to say that, I'm not saying that all cops are racist. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that there is an underlying racial bias that's been affecting the judgment of police officers, and it's been making them more inclined to shoot a unarmed black man compared to an unarmed white person. And I think this can only improve. We can move away from this kind of racism in police departments by just admitting it and finding a course of action of how to train them properly and how to train them to not always be trigger happy. They're always concerned about, well, what about the police officer? What about them? He was afraid for his life, so he shot the person even though the person was unarmed. He thought he was reaching for a gun, but no, he was reaching for his license. You know, in multiple scenarios this has happened. And to those who say that, I want to say, well, why is he a fucking cop if he's such a coward? You sign up to be a police officer to protect the people. You put them in front of yourself. That's what being a police officer is. You're a public servant. If you're afraid of a simple situation, you can't handle someone who's unarmed or being belligerent, you shouldn't be a cop. Cops are supposed to be trained to say freeze and de-escalate the situation. Cops are supposed to be intelligent and use critical thinking. But lately they haven't been doing so. I'm not saying all cops, I'm saying there's a percentage of them. And the percentage is too high because there's been too many instances of innocent unarmed African Americans being killed, and we need to put an end to it. And thank you for watching today's video.